What's up? This is John from John Branch 4 Photography, and I wanted to talk a little bit about how I'm booking my clients, how I'm keeping up with my clients, how I'm receiving my payments, and just how I'm handling everything while also shooting weddings and editing weddings. Which leads me right to HoneyBook. So if you're not familiar with HoneyBook, it is a client management system which will handle your contracts, contract signing, payments, and also communication with your clients. It is by far the best choice I've ever made for my business, and I've been using it for about 5 years now. If you're new to HoneyBook, or you're curious about it and might want to sign up, we're going to go ahead and do a walkthrough of all the sections of HoneyBook and what it can do for you. Don't forget as well, if you're not on HoneyBook now and you want to try it out, sign up for a trial with the link below, and if you do sign up, you'll get 50% off of your first year of HoneyBook. It is definitely worth it. I would not be able to handle 40 weddings and get my payments, get my contract signed, and communicate with all of my couples without HoneyBook. So let's go ahead and jump right in and take a look at HoneyBook. So here we are in the homepage. This is basically your first look at everything that's going on with your business. You can see on the left I have my projects. It'll show me if I have any new inquiries and also anyone who's hit me up recently. You have your calendar above that, so you're able to see any events that you have coming up. Bookkeeping keeps up with your payments and what's coming up next. It will also show you if you have any payments that are overdue. Then next you have your tasks, which is basically a to-do list. It also doubles up with your workflows, which is really cool because you can automate your tasks as well. And then on the bottom right you have your reports, so you can see how much money you're making, where your clients are coming from, and where people are inquiring from. Down at the more tools is a quicker way just to get to some stuff. You have templates, your contact form, workflows, everything down here. That stuff is also going to be up here under your tools. So it's the same stuff. Home is basically just a nice way to see everything in one quick and easy spot when you first log into HoneyBook. On the top right, I'm able to get to my account. I can make changes to my company. I can add multiple companies. So if you have multiple brands, you can also separate that. You can add people to your company as well, and you can have admins help you with your client communication. So when I first start using HoneyBook, outside of the home page, after that, where I normally jump into is the project section. So inside of projects is where you're going to be able to see all of the projects you have going on. Or for my case, since I'm a wedding photographer, all the weddings and sessions I have going on. You can see there's different ways that you can sort them out. You can sort them by project date, by the last time it moved a stage, by your stages, recently active. And there's also this spot in the top called the pipeline. So your pipeline is customizable and you can actually change the different sections in it. This is nice for me because it's basically a walkthrough of what my clients are going to go through. You'll see they'll start as an inquiry. Then once I email them back, they become a follow-up. I added final follow-up, so these are people I haven't heard from or who are taking a long time. I hit them up maybe 1 or 2 more times, but after that, I probably lost them because I haven't heard from them or got ghosted. You have your proposal sent, so that means I sent them a proposal. Proposal signed means that they signed the proposal, so the contract is connected with it. Retainer paid means they paid their booking fee and now they're actually a client. And from here, I move them in next to either engagement, which means they have an engagement that's coming up, or planning, which just means we're planning for their wedding day. Once they've had their wedding day, they move down to photo editing, so that's how I know who I'm editing. And then after that, if they need an album needed, and complete means I've edited their whole wedding and everything's all set and done. So let's go ahead and jump into a project and see what it looks like. So I have this project here, which is completed, but it'll be a great way to kind of look over everything in a project. At the top, you can put a customized photo. So this is actually the couple of this project. You can see the date. You can also see where the wedding's going to take place. And then you also have your project details, which will show you more information about that project itself. This information is actually filled out automatically from your contact form, which you can put on your site as well. So you can customize a contact form, and when your client fills it out, a lot of this information will just be automatically added. So you have stuff like the date of the project, where it's going to be, my lead source, so where they contacted me from. You can put in notes. There's a lot of information you can put in there, so it's really cool. In our activity section, we're able to see who all's in here as a participant. So right now, this is just the groom. He was the main contact for this wedding, but you could have the groom in here, the bride, the bride's mom. You can have as many people as you want to in here as a participant. And under activity, all these messages are basically emails that are sent to all the people on the project. So you can see it's a long thread, all the emails in one place, which is the thing I love most. I hate using Gmail, and then if someone happens to email me in another thread, and now I have 2 threads, and it's just a lot to keep up with. Under your file section, this is where you're gonna see either your contracts, your proposals, your questionnaires that you send the couple. All of that stuff is gonna reside here, and you can always go back and look at it again. So I could come into my questionnaire and see what kind of answers they put in for what they want. This is my shot list. So basically just what kind of shots they want. I don't use my shot list as an exact thing. It's more so something that they can use to give me an idea of what type of shots they want, or if there's something special in their family that I don't know about. So like a special family heirloom, or like a special handkerchief or something like that. So jump back into our project. On the right here, you can see information that comes from the project as well. What stage they're in, the lead source. You have a time tracker, so you can actually track your time. Sometimes I'll use this when I'm editing just to see how long it took me to edit their wedding. You can also bill out based on this as well. So if you're a designer or someone and you bill on hourly work, this would be great for you as well. Because that's the biggest thing to remember about HoneyBook, is it's not just for photographers. Any creative entrepreneur can use this. Any service-based creative entrepreneur can use HoneyBook. We also have tasks and notes, and then your workflow, which is your automation you can use, which is really awesome. Down at the bottom here, we have related workspaces, and this is probably my favorite thing. So you'll see I have team workspace here. That's because I had a second photographer. So I can switch to that. Now this workspace is inside of the same project, but now it's a separate area. You'll see here, the groom is not there anymore, it's a different person. So this was my second photographer for this wedding, and now this is just a thread between me and her. I can send her a second photographer contract, and then also give her all the details of the wedding day, send her timeline, and everything's just gonna be right there so that she's able to come in second very easily. So that's basically the project section of HoneyBook. It's the main place you're gonna be using all the time. Is either looking at all your projects here or jumping inside of a project to communicate with your clients. After that, we have our tools, which I'm not gonna be able to go over everything, but the biggest thing in here is this is where you set up the inner workings of your HoneyBook. Your templates are gonna be all of your automated emails. You don't have to send them out automated, but think of them as macros that you can use whenever you need them. So like if you have a special introduction email, you can make that as a template, and then you don't have to write it out every time. Or the same way as if you haven't heard from someone in a while, or if you're booked already, you can make emails for those already in your templates. You also can make templates of brochures. These are basically kind of like PDF files that you can send over to your couples, which will show your pricing, or what I like to do with it is use it for little guides that you can send them as well. So stuff like how to get ready for an engagement session, or wedding planning tips and things like that. You can have that stuff as templates. And then the cool thing is if you have it as a template, you can also throw that into your workflows. So your workflows are basically automation that you can set up. You can set up for emails to go out automatically, which will come for those templates. You can set up for tasks to be assigned to you automatically, and you can check them off when you're done. It's a lot of cool things. You can also have stuff like questionnaires be sent out automatically so the couple can fill that out for you. Workflows is probably the strongest part of HoneyBook, and I absolutely love it. You can see here I have a couple of workflows already that are like 12 steps. I actually need to go back through and maybe make longer workflows that have more steps in them, but it's super easy to do. You can basically jump in, make a new workflow, and then you have your 4 different things that you can do: create a task, send a questionnaire, send an email, send a brochure. And then from there, you basically set it up, tell it when to go out, tell it what email to pull from or what template email to pull from, and then you just keep setting up your workflow that way. It is really, really awesome. So that was a quick look at HoneyBook and what it's able to do. Like I said again, with your contracts, being able to sign contracts with your couples and receive payments all through HoneyBook with automated emails, workflows, and payment reminders, it is hands down the absolute best. Definitely check it out, and don't forget about that 50% discount in the description. If you have questions about HoneyBook, if you tried to use it before and you're not sure how to use it, please ask me questions. I'm happy to answer all of your questions on it, but definitely check it out. I highly recommend it for anyone who's looking for a way to manage their business a little bit better when you're starting to get more clients. Thanks again for hanging out. And if you like this kind of content and other content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell. Definitely leave me some questions about HoneyBook, and I will be with you all next time. All right, peace.